Hello, everybody, and welcome to Attacking the Darkness, episode 15! Online role-playing game where the DM makes the characters sweat a little. As you had seen, not last week, but the week before last, the characters made their way down to the, down to Mist Shore to get in contact with Grinda Garloth in hopes of acquiring the Stone of Galore. But upon arriving, they encountered a angry dwarf and a bunch of thugs that were around the door for Grinda's house. And she was stuck inside. With a poorly rolled stealth check. Got distracted there for a second. With a poorly rolled stealth check, Grim made himself aware to the thugs, and with some jawing back and forth and some insults being thrown, the thugs decided to follow Grim back to the unaware party that did not realize that he was bringing a group that more or less went off, aggroed a group, and brought it back, just like you would in just like you would in an actual role-playing game. At that point in time, battle commenced, and it was a bit of a harrowing battle for the group, as not only were there just thugs and a dwarf, but a number of hired bandits entered the fray and began to attack the party. One of the party members went down during the battle, and with a successful perception check on the parts of Crackers the Owl, was managed to save the party member from drowning and brought back to life. Afterwards, the discussion with Grinda about trying to get us the Stone of Galore, but she required a favor from them. They needed to scour the bottom of the dock, looking for treasures for her. And after a full day of scouring the bottom of the dock, they came back with a couple of 100 golds worth of treasure. And also accidentally brought with them a giant shark monster who immediately got stun-locked. Assholes. And could not do much damage. In fact, a couple of bites from the shark is all he really got off. Took out Grim in one big bite, and then Korith almost died with one bite, but managed to escape with her skin.
Skills.
At the end of the battle, and after the shark was defeated and fell into the ocean, the characters talked to Grinda again, which she gave them a key to her mausoleum and told them that her rat familiar had gone to the mausoleum to hide the stone inside the family crypt. And that is where we will pick up from today, as at the end of that conversation right there. At this point in time, Grinda was very pleased with Grim in stating that Grim would cover the costs of any damage to the giant crab tank, as I so affectionately call it, which in battle it didn't really sustain any damage. The shark was more interested in killing the people, not the machine. So, Nephrax, you have gained her ire because you were the one who stole the machine to go and fight the shark. And as we pick up, she is heading back inside, and the party is still outside her front door. So, party members, what would you like to do?
Well, I think the first order of business is getting the shark head to someone who can clean it.
The shark head is at the bottom of the ocean, and nobody was able to find it.
What?
Yeah.
No, we didn't lose the shark.
Yeah, you did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, you did.
We lost the shark man.
No, the giant shark.
Okay.
Y'all
It's
never
at the bottom
found
of
it.
the ocean.
It's at the bottom. You never found it.
How did we not find it? It was laying on the...
Yeah, that's
dock.
true. Yeah, the giant guy was on the dock, but the other guy that
We lost the little one.
yeah, the one with the thugs was dropped into the middle of the ocean.
No, the giant shark fell off and went in. We had this
Okay.
discussion last time.
All right, moving on. I guess
Because,
we're leaving.
look,
That's fine. That's
we are
fine.
not going to go through a whole point where y'all are going to try and levitate a giant freaking shark head across Waterdeep.
Okay.
Yeah, just for the record, I legitimately remember specifically that Nephrax and I think Grim were cutting the head off, and then like Monopoly and I just went elsewhere because we didn't want to see it.
That was the you were destroying the heads of Nephromax was cutting the head off of a thug.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a thug.
You were taking
Gotcha.
a thug's head. The giant shark monster went into the ocean, and y'all attempted to find it, but failed on a roll.
Gotcha. we can mount those heads up.
No, we can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
Okay. So, where is this?
Did she give us directions?
Yeah.
Not well. Hold on. Yeah, she would have told you where the mausoleum was. It's within the city of the dead is what it's called. It is the graveyard of Waterdeep.
What time of day is it?
At this point in time, this is the evening, because y'all spend an entire day at the bottom of the docks hunting for treasure, and you come back and you are attacked by the giant shark.
Right.
Okay.
So this is evening, Waterdeep.
This is evening. Would the as far as the location of the crypts where she said it would be, do we know where that is roughly located in the city?
Yeah, you would know the location of the pardon me. You would know the location of the graveyard. I would have to pull it up on the map right quick just to verify.
That was going to be my next question. And where is that?
Well, y'all can start making your way there, and then I will pull up the location.
I was curious if it towards the end of the day, if it was a good idea to go ahead and head home and get a long rest, and then do this like tomorrow morning kind of thing.
Why don't we, on the way home, do some shopping? Because I would like to find some stuff.
Hi, me as well.
Yeah, we have to go by the market to get home anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so y'all are going to head back up towards the market and do some shopping time with some of the gold that you had acquired from your little expedition. Okay, so after I think it was 30 or 45 minute walk towards the market.
Sounds about right.
You finally get into the area. Now there's the typical stores that you had shopped at previously. The magic goods store from Orbis. General goods store lady. Are you looking for any other... What type of store are you looking for?
Something that sells armor.
Armor shop. Okay. Just do a quick perception roll for me.
Okay. Whatever, dude.
And now we have Grim.
4.
4. All right. You know what? You're going to find an armor shop.
Great.
3 days later.
No. I would never do that to y'all.
No, never. And it's been a
Never.
whole 2 weeks just looking for them.
You're gonna find some guy that's trying to peddle like pieces of wood tied with some string.
And I'm gonna fall for it.
All right.
He
So
calls it living armor.
you walk up and you see it's a very, very small store. And it is ran by a old elven gentleman. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things at once. It's ran by an old elven gentleman, and as you enter the shop, he turns to you and goes, "Oh yes, hello. How can I help you?"
Hi. What kind of armor do you have?
"Oh, we have all kinds of armor. I have," and then he points up his hand to his wall, and there's like 3 pieces of armor on his wall. He goes, we have leather armor, we have chainmail, and we have scale mail.
Right, so I'm gonna like gonna go through and like kind of like feel for each one and see which one I would like, and how much for the scale mail?
Scale mail, let's see. And he goes and he grabs a book and he starts looking through it and turning the pages. And this is pretty much this is like this guy's house, more or less, that you've walked into. And these things are just like hanging on his wall. He's got his couch and stuff there, but he has a little armor sign out there. It's like it's not kind of a real shop, but he's just like pretending he's a shop, more or less. And he flips through his book and he comes up and he goes, 50 gold pieces for scale mail, please.
All right, and then I give him a coin purse of 50 gold.
He goes, money. He takes the money and he goes, what did you buy again?
Scale mail.
Right. And then he walks over to the scale mail and he starts picking up the scale mail off the wall. He walks over to you, hands it to you. He goes, would you like to buy some armor? I have leather. I have chainmail. And, I have leather and chainmail.
No thanks, lad. And thank you for the armor. And then I leave.
You bought armor? And he watches you walk out the door. He turns around. He's like, where'd this money come from? Oh, money.
I love him.
And he's like walking around his house.
We could have robbed that man.
Could have swindled him.
Of course I wouldn't do that.
Oh my god, this is amazing. He's just selling old armor out of his house.
Hey, it works.
It's like an estate sale.
That is the best low roll I've ever had.
Oh, so you successfully are able to pick up your scale mail. Is there anything? Does anybody want any other any other shopping that needs to be done? Does anybody want to look at anything? Does anybody want to visit the brand new enchantment store that I'm
Penelope would like to wonder out loud. I wonder if there's a magic item shop around.
I was gonna ask for some kind of trinket shop.
Oh, there is certainly a magic item shop around. Behold, and you see a man. You know what? Go ahead and give a perception roll, because it's fun to do it this way.
I'll assist
Okay,
so he can have advantage.
Oh, do I get advantage?
you get
On a
advantage on
19?
this one.
It didn't help. I got 19.
All right. Penelope, you recall, you're like, oh yeah, there's a magic trinket shop very nearby. And then you suddenly start to shudder in fear. And you go, it's called Stan's.
You guys might not want the stuff there.
Stan sounds like a solid name.
Stan's Speedy Enchantments.
Oh, good.
Speedy enchantments. Sounds promising.
What kind of equipment does he sell there?
All kinds. Magic enhanced items. They're done by the students from the Gray Tower. Black Tower, I mean. They're not great.
They're
Are you
not
familiar
great.
with them?
A little. We all have to practice enchanting there. It's like an intern thing.
Oh.
That's awesome.
So it's like when there's a when there's a beautician school, there's
Yeah.
always a little beautician shop next to it
Yep.
that does all their work at like 10% of the cost of everybody else in town.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, let's go there. Let's see what they got. This can't go wrong.
Honestly, I'm intrigued.
So y'all begin to make your way to Stand Speedy Achievements, and if you notice, it's located as you begin to walk towards this section of the market. It's actually attached off the back end of the tower of the Greyhands.
Of course it is.
It's a very long building, and you see ever so often like explosions of magic like happening from the windows, and there's like different colors, and you make your way into the front door, and there stands a man in a very big almost like
Sombrero.
a cavalier hat. It's large and white. He's wearing a blue and purplish pink plaid jacket and brown pants.
Oh my god.
And he looks and he's like, "Hey!" And his arms are flailing around. Welcome to Stand Speedy Achievement or Enhancements. I keep saying achievements. It's too easy to roll off the tongue. Welcome to Stand Speedy Enhancements. I'm Stan, the proprietor. What can I help you with?
Hi, Stan.
Penelope! It's so great to see you again. I can't wait till you come back and come back for the second installment of the enchanting class.
No, I've moved on from the school.
You see, he's actually sad for a second. He's like, "Oh, well, congratulations!" And then he goes back to normal, excited. So, what can I help with you and your traveling companions?
Well,
This is-
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Are his arms flailing in
Yes.
such a way as though he was filled with air from below?
Yes, more or less.
He's
Almost-
also
yes.
moving close to the floor.
Yes.
His arms are just completely. Every time he talks, his arms always are moving in just an erratic behavior.
He's Italian.
That's racist.
So he looks at, "What can I do for y'all? What do you need? What do you want? What can I give?"
Do you have anything that would help with my ability to not get hit that also isn't going to do something terrible?
He's like, "Well, of course you know, all of our magic items are no money back guarantees."
Yes.
He said, "We definitely can achieve what you're looking for, but there might be slight side effects."
What do you got, Stan?
Well, let's take a look. You're probably interested in, because of you, a ring of AC or a ring of protection.
Yes.
This is a ring of protection +1. It comes at a very moderate price of 60 gold pieces.
That is moderate.
However,
What's the downside, Stan?
He turns and looks at Grant. He goes, "This guy's got an eye. This guy's got the right perspective." You see, during the process of making this particular ring, this one, and I'm going to use something that you mentioned earlier,
God damn it.
because I liked it. This one will, every once in a while, accidentally transport you to the Feywild for 10 minutes.
That would be
That's so
cool.
long.
That would be
Hold
so
on a minute.
cool.
Hold on, Stan. Our 10 minutes or their 10 minutes?
Oh shit!
We will never know. You got to remember when you come back from the Feywild.
Oh, God.
oh Jesus Christ.
That's
I love it.
that
This is
is
the best.
fucking terrible.
Do you
I
have
love
anything
shopping.
that makes someone more dexterous or wise?
We do have a ring of dexterity that's available, but side effects for rings of dexterity is it will the one that he I'm gonna quit flailing my arms for a second because my arms are actually starting to hurt right now. And then for this instance, like the ring of dexterity that he's going to offer, he's offering you, it's a +1 ring of dexterity, but it also will lower your
IQ.
Your wisdom by 1. There is also an option for an additional ring of protection that's a +1, but it makes you 2 times susceptible to slashing damage. You see a lot of magical items that are like this, and then Stan will go on to explain. He goes, because the kids are learning about their processes, sometimes they don't quite hear properly at what what they're expected of when they're enchanting. This is why they're so cheap. There's a bonus, there's a benefit, but there's also a sometimes horrid effect.
I enjoy this concept.
Diagonally.
You can see that, like, there's some that are like at the very top shelf that are like 10 copper pieces that are just like it says ring of +5 AC, maximum HP 1.
Shit.
So, there's some, you get the students who are good at enchanting, and then you get students who are bad at enchanting.
That would bring me up to a 22 AC.
But
It would
with
be
1
enough.
HP.
Which
That
you
would be
already
enough.
have practically a handful of hit points anyway.
Yeah. I only sit at 25.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
I'm at
so
28.
there's options like that. You can also request an item to be made. Again, it's no money back. So whatever, you can buy say like you want to buy a +2 ring of protection. You can do that. It'd probably be 150 gold. The downside, you got to live with the downside that comes with it.
I love
and
this.
it's going to be a roll on the table. So, it's available to you if you so desire.
I feel like this is one of those stores where I wish we'd have had time to prepare, that we knew we were coming into this so we could get like an inventory list. Because there's so much fun to be had here.
Really?
Oh, I know.
Oh my god.
He goes, this place is a no pressure sales place, but we make plenty of money.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there any trinket that would give you double proficiency in one of your skills? So, like, basically take a standard proficient skill and make it expertise. Because I'm curious as to what the downside on that would be.
It would probably be something along the lines. I haven't created anything like that, but I could. It would probably be something along the lines of a penalty to other proficients. A penalty to something other you're proficient in. Maybe like a penalty to your perception. I would actually have to think about that and build something out.
Random roll it.
Yeah.
Assign a number and roll it.
Yep.
Yeah, random roll that.
Yeah, more or less. But it can be made.
I am interested in. I'm going to make a requisition order with him.
Oh, okay. Nephmarax. All right, what are you after?
I'm looking for something that will. Depending on the price, either give me a +1 or +2 to proficiency bonus.
Okay, so you want a proficiency bonus.
Yes.
+1 or +2. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm willing to pay for it if the price is right.
A +1 is going to be in the 50 gold range. A +2 is going to be the 150. The penalty will be of equal, so it'll be a -1 to either strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, or a -2. I'll roll it on a d6 to decide which.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, I mean, if you land on strength, you hit the jackpot.
That's true.
As long as it's anything other than charisma or
Yeah, if it's charisma, you're
if it's
Yeah,
charisma, it completely
that's
defeated the
gonna
purpose.
Suck.
you'll just waste money. But hey,
So
that's
wait,
what it's all about.
it'll be down in charisma, but it'll do what?
Increased proficiency.
It'll
It'll
his
increase
proficiency.
overall proficiency by 2.
Well, hey, if you get charisma, I'll take it.
Okay,
Well-
I'm gonna give him 150 gold for that.
All right,
Hmm.
mark off 150 gold.
Hold on to your butts, people.
Oh boy.
Let's see what I get.
All right,
Six.
tell you what.
Six.
I will let you pick the color die: brass, green, purple, metal, or copper.
We all
That's
know
not
what
even
it
a
is.
question. Yeah.
Hold on, he may not want to do that.
Green.
Green,
Oh.
going with green. All right, here we go, guys.
And then just for kicks and giggles, roll me the purple one.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh my god, an Angel Fire website.
What?
Yeah, I just looked up something and it's an Angel Fire website.
All right. I assigned categories from numbers from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 being strength 1, dexterity 2, constitution 3, intelligence 4, wisdom 5, charisma 6.
Okay.
I rolled a 2. So your dexterity will go down by 2.
Ooh, your AC. Oh no.
Your proficiency will go up by 2.
Oh.
I mean, everyone else can already hit you, so I mean, this doesn't affect you too much.
All right. So this is a +2 proficiency, -2 dex.
Correct.
Okay.
And you see Stan, he takes your money, he says, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Does it require attunement?
It's going to be a magic item I'll have to create, but yes, it will require attunement. For the time being, I would say just drop your dex down and then remember to add additional onto your proficiency. I'll try to create your item for you
Okay.
fairly quick. Stan walks into the back, and then you see Stan go, "Hey kids, we got an order!"
It's like a sweatshop.
What is it, a sweatshop?
And you
Yeah,
hear,
exactly.
you hear, he's like, and then you hear, and if anybody can have, who has passive perception 13?
Me.
I do.
Okay, you two hear, you two can actually hear a little bit through the muffle. He goes, okay, we need a +2 proficiency. He goes, well, that's what we're shooting for. Everybody understand that? Oh yeah, +2 proficiency. Oh yeah, -2 dexterity. I understand. Some kids didn't understand. So then you hear lights flashing behind the door, smoke pouring out from the underside of the door that he went behind. And then you see the door boosh busts open and Stan comes out flailing his arms. He's like, "Oh, it was so successful! Here is your +2 proficiency ring with a penalty of -2 to dexterity."
Please tell me he just like chucks it at him.
He doesn't chuck him at him.
You have to make him catch it with the -2 dexterity.
His arms flail, but he sets it right down onto the desk, and he's like, "That's 150 gold."
I hand him the money.
All right. So mark off 150 gold. I will create your magic item for the time being. We will go with that, and we'll work out some of the fine delicacies of it.
I'm sorry. Did you say if it required attunement?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It
we'll
does.
require attunement.
Okay. I will put it on.
Okay, so you begin to attune to your ring.
I was gonna be like, one time when I was here, a kid got turned into a lizard.
He's like, Penelope, we don't talk about that. Remember?
It was fucked up, Stan.
No, we don't talk about that.
It was fucked
People
up,
should
Stan.
know
Rings of
how messed up
polymorph.
this place is.
Look, understand. Shields of polymorph, rings of polymorph, all have side effects.
She never turned back.
Grim,
What's
Grim,
the side effect?
Grim,
She was
Grim
one of
walks
the
over,
changes, Stan.
walks over to some item on a shelf and just touches it. And when he does, he turns himself into a dragonborn.
What the hell was that, Stan?
Guys,
Brenda,
Am I with
come on,
them or
we
am I
need to
with
take
the
that one
opener
off
right
the
now?
shelf. These guys got sticky fingers. And you see his magical assistant come over there and walks over and casts levitate on the object that you touched. And begins taking it into the back, and he goes, "You'll be fine in 5 minutes. It's okay."
Just above the table, what is the roll on that AC ring?
The roll on
Yeah,
the
to
AC.
transport someone into the Feywild.
That one, it's gonna be a D20, and to transport into the Feywild, it is a 1 to. Let's see. We said it was a +2,
A +1.
+1. Okay, so it's
There should be a +2 with that.
it's a 1 to 7. You transport to the Feywild
Fucking hell.
on a roll,
wow.
and then everything above is your safe.
What
Pass on
activates
that
it?
one. Rolling a 1 or a 7, or 1 to 7,
So anytime you roll a 1 or a 7
you have a 30% chance of missing a
on your
fight.
D20, no matter what you're rolling for,
Yep.
Pretty much.
Wow.
or just for the use of AC?
Just for a +1 to AC. Well, you know what? That's +1. I'll say it's a 1 to 5. That's a little bit
Okay.
better. That's a 25% chance. 25% chance your character's completely gone for a battle.
Oh Jesus!
I can just
That'd be a fun
imagine
one-shot to watch.
Penelope vanishes, comes back, we're all dead.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
that would
here's the
probably
thing.
happen.
If Daniel's Feywild is the same, Penelope would be gone for like a week.
Depends on what the roll would be.
In her time, like if it's 10 minutes this time, it's a week over there, I think.
Yeah, it depends on what roll you make when you come out is what the time period is, how long it's actually you've been in
so
the
like
Feywild.
a 1 would be longer, a 5 would be 10 minutes.
It could be anywhere between 10 minutes and we'll say 5 hours at most. I'm not going to sit there and make it years.
Yeah, so that's still an entire
Penelope
battle.
comes back level 20. What the hell?
Come back, you've got a whole nother party with you. You're like,
She's like
Yeah.
36 now.
Oh, you guys. I'm a pass, Stan.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
it'll always be here ready for you if you ever
Thanks.
decide to choose.
I
Anything
love
else for
that.
anybody? Stan, Speedy, and G. Enhancements.
Grim's just gonna look at himself and say, I think I'm good.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So I have one magic item that I need to create.
You need to write down stands because we're gonna end up coming back there for shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is what I hoped you would do. I love the idea of magical items that give you what you want, but there's a penalty for it.
Yeah. Also, like your reasoning for that to happen.
Oh yeah.
Having kids just make it.
I've thought about that, and then I've had discussions with TJ behind the scenes, and it was fun to create. So I wanted to introduce that into the game now because we're getting very close to getting to the homebrew campaign, and so I kind of like sprinkling in some of the homebrew stuff.
And what was it called?
Close.
Stan's what?
Speedy enchantments.
Speedy
Even
enchantments.
enchantments. Did the Elven Man have a name on the shop, or was it just literally his house?
You didn't ask his name. You just
No, I mean like the
literally
name of the shop.
Nope, it was just a little armor sign outside. There was no name on it.
Gotcha.
The armor sign was kind of
Walked
like
into some
with-
dude's house.
No, there's an
It was
armor
painted.
sign. There's an armor sign.
armor sign, but it was like hand painted for the armor.
That's so cute.
Cora's just like, oh, perfect armor.
It's like, this is an armor shop. Walk in.
That makes sense. Back in medieval times, people couldn't read, so they just drew pictures.
You
fair.
forget about common or any of the languages that are available in D&D right now.
Well, not everybody speaks common.
No, it's true. Okay, so y'all exit Stan's Speedy Enchantments. And at this point in time, the world is your oyster. You know where you have to head towards, and it's your decision on when you want to go.
Well,
What
it's
is
evening,
the
right?
what is the name of the woman at the House of Inspired Hands?
Valletta.
Valletta.
Yeah.
That's what I put in the chat.
Yeah, and then you said Velveeta.
Yeah, well, I did that to see if I did that to see if I could get you to say Velveeta.
So Veleta.
I believe it's 2 T's actually.
Okay. Because I remember you gave it to me and I went to write it down, but I missed the spelling. And then we started moving on. I was like, I'm not going to interrupt him for the third time to say, how do you spell that name again? So I just never wrote it down.
Oh, goodness.
I would like to go pick up my tonfas if they are ready, if they're about ready, because I think it's been a few days.
Yeah, you can go ahead and we'll go ahead and let you pick up your tonfas.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's Valetta.
Valetta. Got it, boss.
Okay, so you, after leaving the market, you head up to the northwest towards the House of Inspired Hands, and you get to the temple, and it's evenings, but so it seems like people seem to be coming and going. Maybe a service had just ended for the all-technical god of House of Inspired Hands. Valetta is inside at the front, and you make your way up to her, and she turns and looks to you, Grim, and says, Grim!
Valetta!
Why are you a Dragonborn?
Oh, and he'll just turn back to normal. How did you know it was me?
The House of Inspired Hands has many technologies that we have not shared with you.
That's creepy, Valetta. It's very creepy.
She has a pair of glasses on. She goes, you can't ever be too careful these days.
That's fair enough.
What can I help you with?
Well, I came to see how the tinkering was going.
Oh, on the weapons, yes. And she says, hold on one second. She walks to the back, and then she comes back out with brass-colored tonfas with copper accoutrements.
How's that spelled, Daniel?
Accoutrements. And she hands you the tonfas, and she goes, we were able to empower them with electricity. So, but you do have to recharge them after one use. So after a short rest, you can recharge both of them. Each tonfa has one expenditure of an electric attack along with your bludgeoning. It's a 1d4 that's added to it.
Awesome.
You just plug it into the wall.
Nope. She goes to charge them, and she says you grab your handle that you normally have, and then you start spinning it. And then you see her spinning her hand, and then the actual long portion of the tonfa starts to rotate. And she says you just sit there and spin it. And then
That's so cool.
It'll charge the internal battery.
Grim has a fidget toy.
Pretty much.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
If you spend 6 hours charging it, it'll be overcharged. It does an additional 2d6 damage.
No, it doesn't.
Grim will just like gently and carefully take them in both of his hands and just marvel at it, and just has this look of like pure childlike joy and excitement on his face as he stares at them.
It's not enchanted by Stan, is it? Where there's a chance that there's a roll of one and get electrocuted.
She turns and looks at you and said, "Oh God, no, we don't deal in magic enchantments here. These are straight technological advances. Technology is the future of Waterdeep, not magic."
These are beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And he just like kind of takes them both and holds them and spins them a little bit. I can't wait to try these out. I'll let you know how they work and everything like that. These are gonna be so much fun.
Well, I'm excited to hear about it.
Hit Nephrax with them.
I'm just standing there looking at him.
Do it, bro. Do it.
Grim turns and looks at him and winks.
I look at Grim and I say, "You wouldn't."
Shit.
All right, I hit Nephrax.
I give Grim inspiration.
Roll an attack. Roll an attack.
Have I attuned to my ring yet?
Yeah.
My
you?
AC.
yeah.
Okay, so my AC is now 11 instead of 12.
hold on, let me equip these. So shock tonfas. All right, so the first one's not going to hit. I rolled a 2.
Wow.
In pure grim fashion.
Yeah.
Wait,
I tried to give
if
him
they're shock
inspiration.
tonfas, are they shonkfas?
Tonfas.
And Grim will go ahead and try to hit him with the second one.
All right. So not being adept with it, your first attack kind of flails and it spins out for a little bit to try to charge, and you're like, "Whoa!" Second one.
I'll turn to Valletta and say, we might need to come up with a locking mechanism for this to keep it from spinning while I'm trying to. And as I'm talking, I just bring the other one and blindside him and hit him with a 18.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right, roll damage.
Roll
Roll damage.
I'm debating about whether to expend a shock charge or not. Because that's by choice, isn't it?
That's what we're.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
just hit him with a blunt object. That's fucked up.
All right, shock charge then. It's going to be 4 damage total.
4 damage total.
Ah,
mark off-
shit!
I felt like that would have been more impressive.
Just wait. I'm still getting used to him. You doing all right there, Nefrex?
Toll the dead.
Oh wait!
You have a
I
you
can
have a racial trait, don't you?
Yeah, I can cast Hellish Rebuke as a as a reaction.
Oh no.
Are we doing this? Let's do it, Matt.
Yeah, I cast Hellish Rebuke as my reaction to his attack.
Your hellish rebuke is
It's a dexterity save of 16.
But is it fire? Is it cold? Is it
Fire.
Of 16? Why is your dex save so high?
Plus 2 to proficiency.
Oh. That's a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Well,
All right, so you take half damage.
I'm just it's so hard to see.
Don't show us that. Oh,
Hold on.
That looks like a 19.
Oh,
You were holding it wrong.
that was the 16. It's the skull right there.
Oh, the skull. Oh, there it
Okay.
is.
that's cool.
There it is.
Yeah. What dice is that?
These are my Elder dice.
Ooh.
They are super cool. I kickstarted this set and just got them a couple months ago.
Not sponsored.
That's really cool. Yeah,
Not
hashtag not
sponsored. I would love to be sponsored by it because they are awesome people. Frequently out on Twitter. I love chatting with them.
What's the damage, Matt?
Halved, it's 5.
5 damage.
I rolled 11.
So you're just like punching each other in the faces.
In a church
In a
or
church.
temple.
Hey, Mike kickstarted them too. It's because they're dope.
You see Valletta turn to you and like, take it outside.
Sorry.
This is a house of technology, not a house of war.
But you got to admit, you loved seeing them in action.
Well, of course, but it's neither here nor there.
Well, thank you so much, Valletta. By curiosity, do you think it's possible I could get these upgraded in the future?
I'm sure there's ways that we can improve upon it when technology comes around.
All
We'll
right.
just have to see what was available at that time.
Well, I can guarantee you'll have a repeat customer. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And you all turn to leave the House of Inspired Hands. And shopping trip successful. What would y'all like to do? It is late evening at this point in time.
Get some rest because I don't think I ever got fully healed from our last combat.
As you're saying that, Penelope walks up and grabs both of you by the arm and cure wounds both of you.
Oh, for how much?
It's a great question. 7 plus 3, 10. Let's get 10.
Yeah, Matt, when I was rolling, the D6 slipped out of my hand, so I just let it be whatever it was. It was a 2. I rolled 2 on both.
With that, Penelope is tired. and
Yeah.
sleep.
All right.
Granite's making his way home to check on the tavern.
Yeah,
You all
going
make
with
your
them.
You all make your way back to Troll Skull Tavern. It's been an uneventful night at the tavern as Abigail has managed to handle the rush with your other workers that you have there. Things have been quite content. And y'all go ahead and do y'all want to bed down for the evening? Is there anything that you need to discuss before you start the next day? Or do we want to jump into the next day?
Well, point to the next day is that I'm going to take off my leather armor and then put on scale mail.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and equip it. You're fine.
Granite's going to be in his room, writing in his journal, and then attempting to try to learn his own method of meditation.
Okay. Anybody got anything else, or are we good to go ahead and start the next day?
I do my standard end of day stuff.
Right.
I spend some time meditating and then get too distracted by my shock tonfas and twirling them. And instead of meditating, I end up practicing my martial arts forms in my room with the shock tonfas, just trying them out.
Alrighty.
Penelope is gonna go to Grimm's room and gonna knock on her door. Knocking.
Come in.
Gonna pop her head. Hi, Grim.
And you just see him punching the air, doing like small flips and kicks and stuff, creaking the floor.
Remember, we're on the second floor. Please don't fall through it.
Good point. I'll
Might be
try
like
and
an outside activity.
I'll try and keep it a little bit quieter.
It's your room. I don't care. Just saying.
Where is my room over? That's the real question.
Directly over the bar.
I was gonna say you had a map a long time ago that y'all picked your rooms from.
I don't even remember which room mine was.
You were given Granite's old room, and Granite took Zamul's.
Right. Anywho, hey, you don't think I could borrow your shape changer hat, do you?
What do you need it for?
I just want to borrow it. I'll give it back tomorrow.
Now, Penelope, it's late at night. What could you possibly need my hat for this late?
Say, okay. I'm just gonna shut your door.
Oh,
I guess you didn't want it that bad.
Or she just didn't want to tell you.
All right.
Go back to bed. Or go back to her room.
Okay.
where am I
And,
sleeping?
This is a solid question.
There should be a room that was available.
There's definitely a room, even if it's not on the map.
Okay.
There's a room that's been made available. We haven't shown you the map of Troll Skull yet, but there's plenty of room.
Okay.
I'm on the third floor, by the way.
I think somebody's in Nephrax is in the tower. But the evening closes on Troll Skull Tavern. And a heavy rain, which I forgot to mention, has busted out at the time at the end of where you were doing fighting the shark. At the end of that battle, a heavy rain has been pouring across Waterdeep, and it has continued to pour across Waterdeep. In the morning, you all wake, rested, ready to go, and the morning is yours.
Just kind of stretching my new scale mail and enjoying the new feel of it.
What color is it?
Hold on.
That's a really good question, Daniel.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Rainbow.
Please, no.
It's chromatic, so every time
It can't be tacky, or else you wouldn't have gotten it.
Black, red. One is black. 2 is red. 3 is blue, and 4 is green.
Okay. Come on, black.
3.
Come on, black. Which one is that?
3.
Blue.
It is blue.
Okay.
So it's a nice dark blue.
Okay,
It's not
okay,
anything
okay.
that's like, it's not like busted out shiny blue. It's nice. It's a nice dark blue that you would see on a chromatic dragon.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
She's a walking
Okay.
bruise.
Walking Bruce. I'll fight you.
Okay, so
You'll probably win.
I would like to see you two fight. A lot of whiffs.
Probably.
Listen.
I'm just
You
kidding,
don't
I mean,
understand. Daniel.
Yeah.
Did you ever fix the harpoon?
no, I did not make the harpoon.
Okay.
I forgot. That's my bad. I will add it to the additional proficiency that I need to do ring for Nephmarax. I'll try to remember to do that at the end of game.
Yeah, because right now it's still a 2d6, which is dope, but I'm sure that's a little high.
We'll still roll with that for now.
Okay.
I since I haven't remade it yet, so we'll go
Nope.
with that for the time being.
Penelope's gonna get up super early and sneak out before anyone's up.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is anybody up early
Stay around dawn.
at
Nah.
dawn?
I mean,
Not
Grim
outside of
might-
my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grim
You're
might
way-
be preparing for the day in the kitchen.
Going the stairs are outside.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's outside of the tavern, and Nephmarax is like way up high. So, okay, I'm not gonna have any perception check rolls. Penelope, you sneak out with no issue.
I'm gonna head back to stands.
You are going to head all the way back to stands.
Yeah.
Okay. Stands is open this early in the morning. Students-
I'm hoping he's super lethargic in the morning.
Stan is never super lethargic, by the way. Thanks a lot for me flailing my arms again.
You don't have to flail. I can
Okay.
I can feel it in my soul.
Stan greets you like, "Hey, Penelope, welcome back."
Hey Stan.
Yes.
Do you have something that can alter my image? Either actually alter it or just an illusion?
Ooh, definitely. We have hats of disguise and hats of polymorph.
I don't want to have to polymorph.
Well,
But you don't want hats of polymorph?
No.
Okay. I'm just. I thought you said I want, and I'm like,
No, I
no,
don't.
I'm like, hold on. Let me go back. Okay. Yes, our hats of disguise here. We happen to have one right here.
What?
And he's like trying to hold on to the hat, and he's rolling it around. He goes, "This one right here, will allow you to disguise oneself for a hour, if I remember correctly. That's how long hats of disguise."
Mm-mm.
It's while you're
Permanent.
wearing the hat.
Yeah, it's while it's active. It's
Oh, while
permanent.
it's active.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're thinking of the spell disguise self.
That's
which
right.
there's
Mhm.
more.
thank you. The drawback to it.
It will also teleport me to the Feywild.
No, it's not. Hold on.
God, one can only hope.
TV just turned off. I still need to fix that again, apparently. The drawback to something of that nature would probably be half speed.
Okay. How much?
He goes, it's 50 gold pieces.
She pays for it.
Okay, you bought a hat of disguise that lowers your speed by half whenever you wear it.
Awesome.
it's crazy.
Does
Thanks, Dan. Bye.
question above the board, does the half speed count as stealth, or if you stealth it is also halved?
If you stealth, it's also halved as well. So your stealth. If you try to be stealthy, you're going 7 foot.
Like, why are you walking so slow? I have a bad hip.
Pretty much.
You're
You're
11.
11.
This disguised as an old person.
So,
Awesome.
all right.
Great. Now she's gonna head back to the tavern.
All right.
Just puts it in her backpack.
Okay. As long as it'd take you forever if you wore it.
Yeah.
They do require attunement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna wear it and attune to it, you're gonna be permanently. Penelope has a speed of
25.
25.
Oh,
So
Wait,
you're-
no.
is it permanent or only when I'm wearing it?
only when if you're attuned to it, you're wearing it. So your speed is half at that point.
Okay.
So if you keep it unattuned, then your normal speed.
Gotcha.
So equip as needed in certain situations. But yeah, so your speed is 12.
Gotcha.
Well, we'll say it's 15.
I got you.
Okay.
Going back.
All right. So Penelope sneaks out and works her way back in. I'm assuming.
Can I make
Penelope?
Can I make a perception check to see if I'm coming downstairs when she's coming back?
That would be a luck check.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
My
I'll
luck
tell
is
you what.
terrible.
Roll a d20, and the odds of this happening are pretty slim. We're gonna say this has got to be a 17 or greater to catch her.
I wouldn't even say she's sneaking back in. She's just walking back in.
Okay, so walking back in.
No, that was not timed right.
All right. Penelope is back before everybody is awoke, and the morning comes. Everybody wakes up, unless anybody else is going to try and be sneaky and sneak out. All right. So everybody wakes up, and again, the morning is yours to do with as you wish.
Yeah.
I'm assuming everybody is now meeting down at the in the tavern for discussions.
Penelope's got a big jug of ale. Getting fucked up.
This 11-year-old just getting shit faced.
Grim would never give her any ale. If anything, he would
Sunsy water.
he would give her unfermented cider, like apple cider or something.
This is juice? Look like a toddler to you?
Yeah, that is what you would get. That is the only thing Grim would serve you.
Penelope bolts toward the basement.
There's a dead person down there.
There's always dead people in this house.
I don't know if we ever
weird.
got rid of the body of the were-rat, did we? I know I
No,
took his
you
head.
didn't.
Oh, you just left him down there
Just left
rotting.
it down there. So you open up the basement and there's just like a horrid stench, just like billows out from below.
Well, I think
Abigail!
the gas turned.
Abigail, why didn't you get rid of this thing?
Abigail turns and looks at you, Grimm's like, "You skinned its head. Not my problem. That's yours.
We've been busy. You're taking care of the shop.
I don't give a shit. Not my problem. I didn't skin him."
In all fairness, that's exactly what I think Abigail would say.
Yep.
I play my characters right, dagnummit. Abigail is mine until Michael comes back.
Well, can you at least get me a barrel or a box or something?
No, you do it. I'll watch the bar. You take care of your mess.
God.
Go.
Just got to go get a shoebox. and
Abigail's like
scoop it
pushing
up.
you from your turtle back and like, go.
He just rumbles and goes in search of a large enough empty barrel or box or something to put it in.
Okay.
Granite's just sitting at a table, just waiting for all this to take place.
All right. For expediency of time, you're able to find a large rain barrel and stuff the were-rat into the barrel and then deposit it outside of the building.
Leave it for the corpse wagon.
Bring out your dad.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Or you could take it to
He's down at the docks cleaning up all the damn thugs.
in Miss Shore right now going, business is good.
It's like, why don't they have any heads?
Why
Where
is
did
all
this-
mushy stuff?
Oh, we can have shark fin soup tonight.
Fruit salad.
So, you set the barrel outside, and I'm assuming y'all are all making your way towards the City of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a perfect place to take the body.
Well,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want to carry the barrel, you can take it to the City of the Dead.
No, I would definitely find a good place to dispose of it that will not cause any sort of pestilence to the neighboring town.
Okay.
Neighboring town. I mean, the town we're in?
Yes.
It means neighbors.
The surrounding city?
Yeah, I don't care about Waterdeep, but everything around Waterdeep I like.
I heard there's wolves outside.
Roll a d4.
Oh shit.
Okay. 2.
You drop it off by Emmerich Fruin's bar.
Who's Emmerich Fruin?
That's the crazy fucker.
Is he the dude trying to buy our shit?
Oh shoot. Okay.
You don't know that.
That's amazing.
Okay, well, if I'm dropping it off at anyone else's bar, that to me says competition, and I need to make sure that there is absolutely no branding on this bar or on this barrel.
There's none. It's just a rain barrel.
Okay.
So
Then
yeah, you're like, oh, another bar. This is a perfect place to do it. Bump. Set it out beside their building. You sneak off. I'm not making you roll a stealth check. You're successful in sneaking away. You're super sneaky.
dope.
And you all begin to walk towards the city of the dead. We'll see what ramifications that has later.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be
Excited.
fine.
And as you arrive at the city of the dead, you see a large, massive graveyard with a large arch of steel and pikes that is, and two large gates that are open. It's early morning. You see a few family members standing over graves, grieving for past family members that have been lost, recent and old. You see a man that looks a bit out of a place. He almost looks like a farmer, but he is seems to be the graveyard keeper at near the entrance in the little shack that they have for him. And you see another man that's there, and he's they're having a conversation, a little bit of a heated conversation, and in the heated conversation, the gentleman's wearing a larger white coat. So,
As soon as Grim starts approaching it and sees the like beautiful big archway and the expansive graveyard, he just kind of falls to the back of the pack and pulls out his journal and starts writing in it.
okay.
What are you writing about?
I'll tell you if you tell me what you needed my hat for.
Her face goes just poker face. She just starts walking forward again.
Nice.
Are we close enough to tell what they're fighting over?
If you want to get a little bit closer, you can hear what they're talking about.
Well, I'm assuming we're gonna have to. So
Okay. You saunter up a little bit closer, and then you hear the graveyard keeper's like, well, yeah, we do have bodies here, but these are the bodies of the beloved here of all these folk. I'm afraid we can't just give them to you. And you see the man in the white jacket. It's like, but you have bodies, right? He's like, well, yeah, but again, you can't have them. He's like, but the bodies for science. I do science. You have bodies, right? Can I have? And he's like, no. You can't have any of the bodies. Stop asking for the bodies. Then you see the man in the coat. It's like, oh, and he turns and he sees you, Granite, and he goes, oh, hi.
hey, little man, if you want some bodies, you might want to check by the docks in
A
town.
bunch of them.
You have bodies?
Last time I was there were some.
And he reaches out and he shakes your hand. He goes, thank you. He goes, my name is Zillock.
Spell it.
Dr. Zillock. Zillock.
Zillock. Oh, you asshole.
And he says, my first name is Vaz. He says, friends call Vaz. You call me Vaz.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you. I go get bodies. And then you see him turn and like scurry away from the graveyard keeper to go find the bodies that you mentioned down on the dock.
So does the graveyard keeper look like Sam Elliott from Ghost Rider?
If your mental imagination wants to make it that way,
That's exactly where I went to when you were.
wasn't gonna go Ghost Rider, but I'll accept Ghost Rider.
I'm gonna look at Granite and be like, I'm sure nothing bad will come of that.
I just tell her, I said, by the time he gets there, it should have already been all cleaned up.
One would hope.
Gets him away from the graveyard.
Tune in next week.
A little bit of a Easter egg there for you who watched last week.
Oh God, I gotta watch last week still.
He goes. The graveyard keeper goes, "Oh, thank the heavens that he is gone." And he looks at you. He looks at you, granted. He goes, "I don't know what you told him, but I am so glad he is gone now."
Customer service usually isn't my strong point, but I just pointed him in another direction.
Well, thank you anyway. He goes, "What can I do for y'all?"
We're actually looking around for God.
Mausoleum.
Yeah, we're looking at the mausoleums. What's our
There's a lot of mausoleums here.
Garloth mausoleum?
Garloth? Huh. That's weird.
Why is that
Grenda
weird?
gave us a. We helped out Grenda, and she wants us to check on some stuff around here, around her mausoleum.
He said, "Well, that's very strange because not too long ago, some other folk came by and said that they were friends of Grenda and they were wanting direction to her family crypt, that they were going there to place flowers on the grave
Really?
in the mausoleum." So,
How long ago was that?
well, that wasn't too terribly long ago at all.
We talking a couple of days or a week or
Oh,
two?
no, that was this morning.
What did it look like?
Somebody.
Just some normal old guys.
Was one of them an angry dwarf?
Well, they were
Oh
short.
no, actually, I wouldn't have known that he was there. Never mind, I didn't
Okay.
say that.
Well, they're normal old folk.
Well, she may have been wanting. She may be overly concerned with something might been going on with her mausoleum. Maybe we should check it out and make sure that nobody's trying to mess with it.
Well, I wouldn't worry too terribly much about it. You see, shoot. Where'd he go? Character name.
Oh shoot!
Oh, shoot.
It's a great name.
He's the one supplying the city with guns.
What?
Oh, you know, old shoot shoot.
Oh, sorry about this. Here we are. Sorry. He goes, "Oh, well, I wouldn't be too terribly worried. Old Sir Ambrose is around. He usually patrols out around these parts, so I don't think we'd be in too terrible big a deal."
What direction is it?
He looks you down at you and says, "What direction is what?"
The mausoleum. Or what's her face? Grenda. Bark.
He seems conflicted. He goes, "Well, I don't know. Y'all, everybody seemed to be I don't know if I'm gonna point y'all in the right direction."
Did you tell the other fellas where it was?
Well, yeah, I did. Now there's more people here. Now I'm getting worried.
Oh.
Look here, man. Linda sent us down here because she doesn't know who those other people are. They threatened her to tell her to get her to tell them where this was.
Make persuasion
is-
with advantage.
Come on, Neffy.
Oh, there's only one better than that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that one was not it. Okay. 19 plus 6 is 25.
Nice.
All right. He goes. He goes. Well. All right. I'll tell you where it's at. And he goes and he gives you directions, and he gives you some kind of a directions like, oh, you go down this path, you turn left at this mausoleum. It's off in the back corner of the lot back out here. And he says it'd take you about 5 minutes to walk that direction.
Thank you, friend.
Well, don't cause any trouble, or else I'm gonna get Sir Ambrose after all y'all.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
All right. I'm going back in my hut. He goes back inside. He goes, I've had a long day.
As soon as he's out of earshot, I turn to Granite and Nephrax and say, we probably should have warned him to prepare a few more grave sites.
I think that would have been an indication that we're going to cause trouble.
He'll figure it out.
And then we'd have to beat up Ambrose, and that guy sounds like a cool guy.
I like his name.
So I'll start making my way to wherever the
Downtown?
directions took me.
Okay. You all make your way into out towards the directions that you were led. You are doesn't take very long. You get to the front of the mausoleum that was mentioned by the keeper, and the front doors to the mausoleum have been pushed open.
Grim's going to prepare his shock tonfas.
Can I see any tracks?
Oh, wait, we took a long rest, right?
Yeah, we did.
Y'all are, everybody's back to normal. Good. So,
Look like a lot of foot traffic in that area.
Give me a investigation check.
Investigation would be 22.
Oh yeah, you see footprints leading in and out.
We might be too late.
And out, huh?
Do I see anything on the outside? How big is this mausoleum? I mean, is it like standard size or is it like enormous?
It's about 30 foot by 30 foot by 15 foot tall from the
So it's a good size one.
It's a good size one.
Let's go in.
I'm going to peek my head in.
I'm gonna follow Granite.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Scooby-Doo that doorway.
Scooby-Doo the doorway. Let's see. You said 14.
Okay, it's dark inside, but from the light that you have emanating from outside,
I have dark vision.
plus your dark vision, it's relatively empty on the interior, except for 4 coffins. 2 of them are on elevated platforms. There's a lot of dust, a lot of cobwebs everywhere, and then there is a 10-foot wide staircase that leads down.
Do the coffins look like they've been disturbed?
They are slightly askewed.
I'll make my way inside
Okay.
to open up the doorway for others to look around.
All right. Granite makes his way inside. Anybody else following him?
I'll proceed.
Absolutely, I'm right on his tail.
Me too.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to step on it.
I don't have a tail.
Everybody walks in, and it was Nephrax's tail you stepped on.
Wow, son of a bitch, dude.
Sorry. You might want to tuck that someplace instead of dragging it on the floor.
You all make your way in, and relatively, y'all can all fit inside this the top section of the mausoleum. What would you like to do?
I'm going to investigate the stairs,
As soon as I keep my hands to my hilts.
Okay.
and I want to check for traps.
Roll an investigation check.
Well, that was not good. 10.
10. Okay. Don't seem to be any traps on the stairway or anything of that nature.
I'd like to just make a general perception check of the room to see if I can either see anybody laying in wait. I'm not sure how big it is, but
Yeah, me too. I wanted to see if there's any enemies around and keep alert.
Okay. One of you can either roll with advantage, or each of you can roll your own perception.
Probably better with advantage. You want to do it? Maybe we
I don't
both
know.
roll terribly.
trying to remember what my perception is. 'Cause I
That's
don't
a good
think
point.
Perception is...
I've only got a +3.
I have a 0. So I mean,
All right, I'll do it.
all right.
All right, with advantage, you said?
with advantage,
Right, let me grab a...
as Korath is helping you search.
Blue and red, come on.
You got this.
That is 17.
17. Okay. Looking around inside the mausoleum, again you see a lot of the coffins have been askewed. You guess that there's probably have either been moved to look inside, or maybe they've been like that for a while. You'd have to actually do a full-on investigation to see, but you do see that there's been a lot of dust been disturbed around each of the coffins, and then dust being disturbed on the stairwell downstairs.
Alrighty. If I can, I'll light a torch and try and track my way downstairs to see where they went.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna have a hard time getting around me because I'm gonna go first.
Okay, that's fine. I'll hold the torch behind you and walk behind you.
Granite
All right.
grabs your shell and pulls you back and says, "Me first."
You slow down, boy.
I'm following
Let me-
close behind.
Let me take a look.
And Granite, you make your way down the stairs, and you come into a long hallway. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's 50 foot long and looks like it dog ears to the right.
Okay. Do I see anything in the hallway?
Yeah, again, like this entire thing.
Uh,
Keeping alert.
You see in the hallway, you see a number of coffins that have been all seem to be askewed again.
Somebody definitely beat us here looking for the stone.
Can I glance into these coffins to see if I can determine if one particular thing in the coffin has been touched in every coffin? Like if all of them have one thing in common inside them that's been messed with?
Make an investigation check.
Investigate 14.
14. Okay. You go from coffin to coffin and just kind of slide a little bit and start kind of feeling around inside and looking, see if anything's been disturbed. What you notice is pretty much that maybe that the bones are all kind of been scooted around, but from what you guess in some of these coffins that you've seen in like this area that you're investigating, which is the front section of the dog leg, doesn't look like anything's kind of been removed. There's no like dust pattern with something missing. It's just the bones have been scooted around.
I'm going to tell everybody that it seems that they're less interested in the dead themselves and more interested in something that could have been placed in one of these coffins with the dead.
Now, do we think that Grendel would have been smart enough to hide it outside of one of the easily accessible coffins?
Well, I don't think you normally anticipate putting something in a coffin with someone coming in later to steal it.
We also have to remember it was her familiar that hid it.
It was a mouse, rat.
So it could be in any place,
It could be a very small place that we can fit in.
but not everybody has that same information.
Nephrax, I don't know where you come from, but I know a lot of people who like to mess with the dead.
That guy that was outside liked to mess with the dead.
Yeah, I don't know him. He was weird.
Aye, indeed.
So you said tiny familiar, could have hidden it someplace small. I'm going to recommend that we all take some time to look around for sigils, signs, small holes, crevices, cracks, mouse holes, whatever.
Might I offer a suggestion that we make sure there's no one else in here before we go snooping?
Yeah.
You have not made the dog leg to the right yet.
I want to make my way towards the end of the hall if I don't see anything that's going to be abnormal.
Are there any torches or braziers that I can... Braziers? I don't remember. That I can light down here?
There are two.
I'm going to light those with the torch that I'm holding.
Okay, you light them up.
I'm going to be keeping an eye on since I'm going to be hanging near the back, I'm going to be keeping an eye on things coming up from behind us.
Okay.
Okay.
You keep an eye on the back. Grant, you make the corner.
I want to stealth up to it and look around it.
All right, give me a stealth check.
As the razors just.
Yeah. As light emanates from around the backside of that corner, you begin to stealth to the corner.
I still want to look around there. 16.
Okay. You feel fairly stealthy enough to up to the corner, and you begin to peek around. Roll a perception check.
And that is also 16.
Okay. You see in the distance, almost look like something's been kind of additionally carved out of the wall. Like almost like a little tunnel there. And you see something shiny on the ground from the section of the tomb that's been carved out of the wall. It's like somebody had been dug through the brick, and then there was dirt, and then they begin tunneling through that dirt. But you see something shiny at the entrance of it.
So I want to get close enough to see if I can I want to get close enough to where I'm able to determine whatever that is.
Okay. You get up there, and once you're about 15 foot away, you can see it looks like a key, a very, very shiny steel key laying on the ground.
I'll make my way to the key and pick it up.
Okay. You walk over to the key and pick it up, and as you pick it up and nothing happens.
Boom.
It is a exceptionally well-crafted key.
And I want to compare it to the one that we got from Grinda.
Who is carrying that key?
Solid question.
I probably was. She gave it to me.
Yeah, that's right. Grim.
I thought it was Grim.
Yeah. Okay, so
So I'm going to take the way I got, and I'll turn to Grim and ask him if he's still got the key that Grinda gave him.
Grim, you still got the key?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all begin to compare the key. The keys are completely different.
Oh.
Interesting.
I'll take this particular key, and I'll just put it in my pocket. And I'll look around the immediate area to see if there's any place that this key might fit.
Okay, roll general perception check.
All right, that is a 14.
14. You really don't see anything in the crypt section of the mausoleum that a key would go into. Seems kind of out of place.
Would it be my key or your key?
For
What?
For what?
For what?
Didn't you say there was a keyhole?
No.
No, he
No.
he said there's no place that a key looks like it would go.
Yeah. the
Sorry, I
key-
thought I
He
heard
said
there is
the
one
exact
place that it.
opposite of that.
I thought he said.
No,
I thought he
said
said there is a keyhole and it's
No,
very
no,
out of place, and I'm like, oh, okay,
No,
well
no,
that's
no.
obvious.
No,
Let's do
Grim's
it.
back there going, does it go here?
there is this keyhole, and the key seems out of place in the
Gotcha.
Oh,
Gr-
okay.
Grim just starts walking up to random holes and sticking the key in and turning.
You start
Okay.
scraping on concrete. Or
Dude,
bricks.
you're gonna break the key. Cut that out.
The area that was dug out, can I tell that it was to come in or to break through the wall to go out?
It was
By the
dug-
placement of dirt, am I able to tell?
it had been dug out, and in fact, as you walk around the corner, you see an additional crypt or an additional coffin that's been placed in the backside. It looks like it's just them trying to expand the size of the mausoleum, as it's a coffin placed on the ground. Well, actually, it's on a slightly elevated surface.
Has that one been disturbed?
Yes, it has.
Is there anything different about that one compared to the others?
I'll roll an investigation check.
That is 19 plus, I think, 3?
22?
2.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay. For this one, you noticed that, and looking at the lid, it kind of seems like, again, this one was moved recently. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's
Battle
make it,
map.
let's make it
Nap
spooky.
time.
Let's make it spooky.
Ooh.
You notice that inside that there was an excessive amount of movement, things being moved inside. A lot of dirt disturbed, a lot of pushing around, and even what looks like you would probably guess with a 22 that maybe, possibly, some fur scuffing on the inside, like
Mhm.
fur brushing dirt.
Like as if they used a brush to brush away the dirt, or as if someone was hairy and reached in and like their fur got stuck.
Like something furry was inside.
Hmm.
Rodent-like, you might say.
Yes. Potentially rodent-esque.
All right. Hey, Granted, I think I found something. Give me a hand with this coffin lid and let's take a look.
I'll go over there and help him.
Okay.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna sit down on the floor and just look through crackers and see if I can see any shady people out in the area.
In the area?
Yeah, he's just flying above circling around the building we're in.
Okay, roll a perception check.
5.
5?
Yeah. Actually, no. Crackers gets advantage on perception checks. Oh, that's better. 19.
Nope, Crackers doesn't see anything.
Awesome.
So you set and you're just monitor with Crackers, but you don't seem to see anything. Granted, you go around to Grim and you see the coffin that was been put into there.
I guess I'm gonna help remove the lid.
Okay, so you'll pick up the lid and set it to the side. No strength check required because you're both fairly strong folk. Inside the coffin, you see kind of a leather satchel that's been left inside, a piece of cloth that seemed to have been wadded up, and then a lot of disturbed dirt and dust. A lot of disturbed dust.
Does the disturbed dust look like it's around the leather satchel?
Yeah.
I'll carefully take a look inside the satchel.
It's empty.
I'll look
Can
at the
I-
cloth.
Yeah.
Take a look at the cloth. Nothing. It's just regular
About
piece
how
of cloth.
big is it? Just about a little bit bigger than the hand?
Yeah, it's about 2 times. It's like the size of a tea towel. We'll use that.
So Granite's gonna assume that something was wrapped in this and then placed in that bag. So somebody's already beat us here to whatever it was.
Do I see any imprints or shapes left in the leather satchel or teeth mark or anything like that on it?
Because I don't want you to have to roll for this. Yeah, you see that there's in the strap there's a couple of toothy indentions that you could suspect was made from a rodent.
Yep.
Grim is going to delicately, with the practiced care of someone who has handled many a dead body, shift the body around just to see if there's anything hidden under it or
There's no body
compartments.
inside there.
Oh, I thought you said there was a body in there.
No. This one just the bag, the cloth,
Just the satchel.
some dust that's been disturbed.
Is there a name on the coffin?
Roll a perception check.
13?
It says Grinda.
Oh.
Perfect timing on the lightning.
Yeah.
Is there a date or anything, or does it just say Grinda?
Just Grinda.
All right. Grim kind of smiles and chuckles to himself.
She bought
Okay,
her
so
own
this
plot.
the immediate area that we're in, is there any other way out other than the way we came in?
Nope, just the way you came in.
So we're gonna have to make our way back out.
how good are you at following footsteps, Granite?
I have. Let me see here. I'm actually pretty good at that, as a matter of fact.
You could always try following the footsteps that you said were leading out from this place.
He's probably better at it than I am, but I'll give him a hand.
No fair reaching into one of the coffins and pulling out an extra hand, Grim. That's cheating.
All right.
Grim removes his hand from a coffin and just looks down.
All right. So are y'all gonna track the footprints out?
After I place the lid back on the sarcophagus
Okay, you do that.
and take the leather satchel.
Okay, you do that as well. And you begin to make your way out. Go ahead and give me a survival check to see if you can follow the.
Can I aid him?
Well, that's a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Well, shit.
Oh,
No problem. Granite turns and like, I got this. No worries, man. And he's like, look, they're right here. See, they go this way, and they lead right out.
I don't know what
of
you're talking
They
about.
lead out of the mausoleum.
Let's go.
Okay, so you begin to make your way outside the mausoleum. You walk up the stairs, and you begin to step out the door. Ooh, give me a marching order.
Me.
I'm in the rear.
I'm behind Granite.
Same. You can put Korth in front of me. That's okay.
It's 10 foot wide. Are you going to go side by side or in straight line?
I'm gonna stay
I'm-
behind Granite, and I guess Grim and I will be side side by side.
Okay, so Korth is behind Granite. And Grim is next to Korth.
And Penelope.
Penelope
Penelope is
and...
still looking through crackers.
Oh, Penelope is still...
No one's let her know that
no one's
they're
let her
leaving.
know. She's still down in the
I would
cage.
not have left her behind.
I would not have left her behind.
Yeah.
Grant would not have left her behind.
Okay, so Penelope, you get a tap on the shoulder that y'all are leaving.
Can you
We should.
determine that you're being tapped, even if you're looking through your familiar?
You can feel
Otherwise, I
yeah.
would have just picked you up and
Yeah.
carried you out.
You can. She can. I can feel things.
Yeah.
I just can't hear or see.
I was gonna say we should get like a little harness for her and strap it onto the back of my shelf.
I was just gonna like shake her shoulder.
Okay, so
Uh,
before y'all left the bottom of the crypt, Nephrak shakes your shoulder.
She sneezes. What?
We're
Bless you.
We're leaving.
Okay.
Okay, so you all make your
Totally
way up.
nobody outside. We're totally fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you'll make your way out the
I'm
door.
gonna make sure Penelope is in front of me. I don't want to be beside her. I want her to be in front of me.
Right.
Not that I don't trust you or anything. It's just
Uh huh.
All right. So,
She doesn't trust
Meat
me
shield.
either.
you probably have more HP than me.
And AC.
Yes.
he holds her up and he was like, "Shield!"
Block.
all
Literally-
right, Granite, I need you to give me a dexterity save right quick.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Save.
Yeah.
19.
All right, and
Literally everyone has more health than me except for Korth.
I thought you were 25.
I said except for you. We both have 25.
Okay,
I have 28.
It's
I
not
must have
update-
not updated. Yeah, I'll
No.
update it.
Rip.
Did we level and I missed something? Are we level 5 now or level
I
4?
don't know there, honestly.
We're level 4.
Okay.
Oh
Granted-
snap.
Granite, as you walk outside the door, you see a massive Duragar swing a war pick at your head as you stick it outside the door.
Oof.
As he brings his war pick down, you're able to pull your head back in just as fast, just as well, and it smashes into the ground. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Cool. Okay.
Ah.
That's cocked.
I rolled a 19 and then it flopped and hit a 3.
I rolled 19 and it actually stayed.
By the way, TJ,
Oh, 12. What's up?
no, natural 20 on my stealth check.
I figured.
Oh.
Fucker.
One.
There we go.
All right.
Ah. My boot's trying to kill me.
Why are your boobs trying to kill you?
Boots.
Wow.
Dude, what the fuck?
Wow.
That's fucked up, Cody.
I mean, I wasn't
Breast-
meaning
National Breast-
that, but
Do I
okay.
need to
Breast
start wearing the
Cancer
support bra?
Awareness Day.
Wow.
All right.
Rip.
25 to 20.
21.
I'm very sorry, TJ. I did not mean that.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Granted, what did you say?
Thought we had something.
22.
I'm 21.
Okay. 21 and 22. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
Wow.
12.
12.
12. Graham, what'd you do?
7.
7.
Oh no.
And
Like I said, it was on a 19, and then it rolled forward, hit the 19, and then rolled backward and went on 3.
Oh no.
Like I don't know how physics worked in that way, but it was just like boop boop.
no
that
matter,
way to die. You got a
matter.
badly way to die.
no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to beat y'all in dexterity or beat y'all in initiative any point in time.
Well, there's 5 of us. Or
Wait,
6.
did you roll below a 7?
Well, no, I mean I don't mean you. I mean more or less
Oh.
your high your monsters of initiative here.
You mean the skilled people,
Yes.
the people who actually roll well?
Yes.
I didn't roll well. I also don't normally roll well.
Yeah, I never rolled well. I guess it's because of the way I've been rolling my dice, so I'm using Dice Tower now.
Oh.
So hopefully that'll change
Wait,
stuff.
Is this why you bought Curtis dice? So he wouldn't stop rolling so good.
No, why would I do that?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just giving him metal dice because metal dice is nice.
It's a trap, Curtis.
You know what? I should use my metal dice. Should I use my green ones or my bronze ones?
These are bronze ones. I haven't touched mine.
Hey,
All right.
Korth and Granite, will you angle your cameras down a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit, please.
You're like way below frame.
Like
That's
that.
good, Korth. Oh,
There you go.
that's better.
All right. All right, Granite, your first act. There are
I love that laugh.
you see
Time to
You
bust
saw-
out the deal breaker.
one guy swing a hammer at you as you tried to come out.
That's not how you do it. And I rage
Okay.
and I attack.
Okay. You're gonna make a move? Are you gonna move? Upon which person you gonna move towards? I guess the side that you saw the attack coming from.
The idiot that just swung at me.
Okay. All right. So you
Wow,
make your
he
way
swung
around.
from really far away.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
I thought they were right there at the door.
You make a valid point.
He's like, if you want him that close, then
Fine.
don't be that close.
All right. I'll let you be flanked by the bad guys. That's fine. Go ahead and roll your attack.
All right, so that is a two-handed attack. Where in the hell is my actions? There they are. That is a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Excellent. And I'm raging, so here we go.
And
Seems
here
right.
we go.
D10 plus 3 is 12 plus rage. It's 15 damage.
Okay.
So you did your rage damage. You did the extra damage on the hammer.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks, Dad.
He said last session that he always forgets to add rage damage. So
I did. That's the first thing I added this time.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
You
I
did good.
know.
It's not like I'm doing ranger math.
Oh God.
Hunter's mark. Hunter's mark.
All right. So is that your turn?
That's 15, and my bonus action was to rage.
Okay. All right. Corey.
So
Yeah. Okay. So can I get between Granite and the guy that's flanking him?
You did say it was a 10-foot doorway.
Move past that so that way we all can get out.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna
All right, you're there.
go because like I'm gonna go a little bit forward so that everyone else can get out.
Okay.
There. You happy?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
I'm gonna attack the one that was flanking Granite.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. Let's see. Probably won't hit. I think it's a 13.
That'll miss.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try again with the bonus action type thing, whatever. Natural one.
How's
It's
that
not-
dice
it's not
roll
me
roll it
power
for you?
rolling. Well, at least my princess is known.
Okay. So 2 swipes, 2 misses. And you've moved. You still have movement if you want to move or adjust your position. Otherwise, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Then it is now the Durgar's turn. Come up over here. The 2 will move up and let's see here. Okay. All right. So these guys are going to roll an attack. There's going to be. We'll start with you, Granite. One attack towards Granite. That is 13. That should miss.
it's a miss.
All right. The second guy is going to attack you. That is a 20.
That will hit.
And this is a 2. Ooh.
Great.
Okay, so that is 14 points of damage, reduced in
Half.
to 7. And as you see this guy take a swing and hit you, just give me a quick wisdom check.
Ugh. Just a wisdom check.
Yeah, just a quick wisdom check. Because that hurt a lot more than you expected.
Okay. Well, then that's 13 plus 1 is 14.
Okay, you remember your time back in the Durgar that you had trapped with Zamul and y'all were talking to, that one was suddenly able to grow in size, be huge, or large rather. These, for some, as you saw, were already large. So the damage that is done really impacted you well.
Okay.
All right, 2 attacks against Korith. That is a 8. Jack. Let's see. Here we go. Another one. Oh, that one should hit. That's a 21.
Let me check. Yeah.
And you take 15 points of damage.
15.
15.
Jesus.
I'm rolling really well on my damage attacks right now.
Yeah, stop that.
Can't help it. At least I didn't hit you with both of them. All right, and that's
Yeah.
the Durgar's. That's the Durgar's turn. Penelope.
Okay, that's not too bad.
I am going to. I want to move over to where I can see out the door. That dude that's right outside the door. Yeah, I got line of sight on him.
Oh yeah, you got him.
I'm gonna hit him with a firebolt.
All right, roll your attack.
Ooh.
Hey, that's not probably gonna hit. That's 12.
Nope, that misses.
As a bonus action, I'm going to. I can see Korth, so I'm gonna give her inspiration.
Okay, Korth.
Aw.
Get a 1d6 for inspiration.
How do you inspire Korth?
Like, hey, you're doing great. Go get him, Dragon Lady.
You feel inspired.
Thanks, Penelope.
Is that your turn,
Inspiration of
Penelope?
having
That's my
a
turn.
11-year-old believing in me.
All right, Nephrax, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna take 5 steps, 5
steps?
feet to my left. I guess that would be east. Boop. Yeah, right there. Can I see the two that Penelope was aiming at?
You'll need to move a little bit more. You can either go 10 more feet and go kind of like around Penelope, or I tell you what, you go 5 feet and then shoot it above her head.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably taller than
So
her.
And you're standing on some stairs.
You're on this elevated platform, so Penelope's head is like stomach high at the moment.
And I can see 2 people over there, right?
You can see one, and then probably you might see the other one behind him. Yeah.
All right, cool. I am going to cast Shatter. That is.
I like the lightning.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to cast it to try to envelop both of the 2 enemies while not enveloping Granite.
And what about Korth?
No, not. It's going to be further back.
Okay, so you don't.
So, like,
you,
it would be.
You're
It would
trying
be
to hit
to the
him without hitting
just.
Korth, then.
Oh, I'm sorry, Korth. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mixed
Okay.
the 2 up. My bad.
Wow, Matt.
It's like, fuck Korth.
Well, you know, I just see like
I was like, you know, you're gonna hit your teammate. Instead of- Okay, so
all I
you
see are meat shields. That's it. I don't know what their names are.
okay, so that's a cube, isn't it?
It's a sphere.
It's a sphere.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot
Cute.
sphere.
Yeah, so it would be behind that dude.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cast
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's basically.
Does it require? Does the location require line of sight? Because this is behind these 2 characters,
Oh, is it?
out of sight. So yeah, the spot where you need to cast the spell is out of sight. You can see the people, but you can't see the spot behind them. So is it?
There's no windows in this Mausoleum.
A point
Does-
of view choice within range, so it doesn't mean
Okay.
you have to see it.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
basically what I was trying to figure out. Okay, so you're gonna estimate where it's supposed to be, and then fire off your attack. So okay, go ahead and I guess this
That's
is
a Constitution save on their half.
Constitution saving throw. Let me get my badass dice out.
You're gonna need it with this
No,
fucking
put those away.
bumped up.
I know with his proficiency plus.
I didn't realize proficiency affected saves. I might try to go by that.
What's the proficiency check that I gotta beat?
16.
You have to beat a 16.
16.
Got ourselves
not gonna do
Scanlon over here.
That's an 11. That's an 11. So
Both of them, huh?
both of them fail. Oh well, that's one of them. That's right.
Give them both a chance, Daniel.
Is that
You had to remind him.
Ah, lose that die.
Oh, okay. Well, the other one is gonna succeed.
All right, so one will take 13 damage and the other will take 6.
All right. So that one is that one. That one takes 13.
That's
Nope.
That's
not that.
thunder. I don't know if
that's
that matters, but-
13. No, it doesn't. That one is 6 damage. Okay. All right, Nephrax, that's your turn. Grim.
Oh, I actually get to go. All right. I'm gonna run up to the first guy that I can touch with my new shock tonfas and smack him a few times.
5, 10, 15. All right, you're blocking spellcaster's line of sight now. Unless, well, no, yeah, you're blocking a spellcaster line of sight.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yep.
Yeah, let's try and give him the smackdown.
All right, roll your attacks.
First one is a 21 to hit,
That'll hit.
and I'm gonna do my offhand. That is a 19 to hit.
Those will both hit.
Okay, so let's just grab 2 dice here. That is 8 on one and 6 on the other.
Okay, so that is
It's 14.
14. Oh, okay. And that was all on the same target. So you see that guy, you whap whap, and falls over.
Nice.
All right. If I can, I'm going to step over his body to flank on the other side of him, of the new guy.
Nice.
Just give me
Now Court has
give
advantage.
me an acrobatics check right quick.
You got it, boss.
DC 10.
Yeah. It's gonna be a 9.
God damn it, Cody.
I gave you your best. I gave you.
I rolled
all
a
the
5
best.
plus
Wow.
4. Wait, I'm sorry. Was that a dex saving throw or a dex check?
That was an acrobatics
Was it-
check.
Oh, 11. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
set the DC at 10, and I gave you all the best possible of you being able to get it. And I was like, you still failed?
Jumps over
Like,
the dude
you
and
deserve
fucking
it.
munches it.
Sorry, I was looking at just dexterity. I wasn't thinking acrobatics,
Oh my
so that
God,
would be an
no,
11.
I gave you acrobatics so you could do this.
Thanks.
See, I'm
The
nice.
worst ninja ever.
Terrible
Not a
turtle
ninja.
ninjas. Terrible turtle ninja. Okay, so that is your turn. Top of the round.
My
Granite.
Ninja Turtle weapon is a tonfa. Yeah, that's the end of my weapon, or the end of my turn.
Your weapon.
Goodbye, me. Rip. There you go.
Rip TJ. Okay, Granite,
Nobody wants to see me.
it's your turn.
Okay, so I'll attack the same one again.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Jesus, that's 22.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
And then two-handed attack is going to be plus rage.
Am I the only one hearing whispers?
Nope.
Am I going crazy?
Penelope is slowly losing her mind.
That's not far from the truth.
I am. To be honest, I'm always hearing whispers.
11.
You hear
I don't
Nephmarax
know.
whispering.
Whispering behind me.
He's already crazy.
All right, you smash your hammer into that guy, and he just like falls into the mausoleum and then falls over, and he's dead.
Now I'll use my movement to turn my attention to the one standing directly behind Korth.
You got 5 foot between him and Korth. All right, Korth, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll an attack and hopefully actually hit. Would love to be useful.
Are you attacking the one that Cody's behind? Or Grim's behind?
Yeah, you would have advantage.
Oh yeah. I
Grim
totally
is
am.
flanking.
Thank you for that.
Watch your
I
flanking.
moved here
Much
to be
better.
helpful.
Much better. That would be 24.
24 will hit.
Yay!
I did something. All right, thank you for reminding that because I had a 5 before. Gonna roll my scimitar. That would be 7 damage.
Okay.
And he's still alive, so I'll attack him again. That's a natural 19, so I'm sure that hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. Do another freaking scimitar attack. That would be 8.
8. Okay. Still standing.
And I guess I'm done.
All right. Now it's their turn. Well, one of them is going to attack you, Granite. That is a 16.
Miss.
And then the other one will attack you, Korith.
Also, don't forget you have inspiration.
Thank you for that.
You can use it on attack rolls and saving throws and stuff.
Yeah.
That is 18 to hit.
For Granite or me?
That was the 18 to hit on you, Korith.
That hits.
Oh, bye, Nightly.
Oops. We lost Nightly.
Thunderstruck,
Okay.
she lost power.
Boom! Hold
That
on
enemy
1 second.
attacked her and just disconnected her.
She's like,
from this
that
planet."
hits, I
Okay.
quit! Ah!
It is. So that's 9 plus.
Hey, she's back.
I've done that before.
Oh, okay,
I think I
lost
have
myself
too.
with 9.
So just gonna close these
Nine.
tabs. Whoops.
11 points of damage, Korith.
Make sure you pop that back over so she gets on the stream.
Oh, that's true.
Ouch. Not your fault.
How dare you?
There we go.
I'm sorry.
All right, so Korth takes 11 points of damage, and that's the end of the Durgar's turn.
I am looking really rough.
Oof.
Breathing heavy and bleeding profusely.
Oh, that reminds me. Anyone who might have been paying attention saw some cool stuff a minute ago.
For when you defeated that one.
Because he
Yeah.
continues to forget
Yep.
his own powers. Penelope,
Yep.
it's your turn.
I can see the one in the thing, so I'm gonna hit him with firebolt again.
All right, throw your firebolt at him.
Use the red die. It's gonna miss. The 12.
Miss.
Penelope just throws up her hands and sits on the casket.
Is that
You
the
are
end of
now
your turn, Penelope?
Prone.
I didn't lay down. I'm leaning against it. I didn't sit down.
You said sit down.
I meant leaning against it. I wouldn't.
She's
just-
so short that sitting means prone.
Don't glare at me.
All right.
Permanent disadvantage on ranged attacks against you.
Just lays it on the floor.
Never mind.
Fuck this.
Penelope, it's like this. Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, why did you say it like that?
Roll your attack.
So I'm attacking the one Penelope just tried to attack.
Right.
Just tried to attack.
She just
Well, I
mean, and all-
into the floor.
I know.
Destroying the mausoleum.
It's all stone. It's
That's
okay.
gonna be. It's gonna be a 14.
14 will miss.
Nice.
Eldritch blast goes, "Woo!"
This is like I
Like
did it
this.
just like that.
That's what I did. Come on.
That is harder than it looks, isn't it?
That's your turn?
He must have shopped at stands for a +1 AC.
Yeah, when does that Feywild thing come into?
Oh, I didn't
Play.
buy that.
Oh shit.
The Feywild
Oh, that's
didn't
right.
purchase.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
That's
Graham.
that's my turn.
All right, Graham, it's your turn.
All right, I'm a beat this last guy with my tonfas
All right, try to hit him as best you can.
with advantage, right? Because he's flanked.
Yes, you are. He is flanked.
That's a natural 20,
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
and I'm gonna do the other one. That is another natural 20.
Oh,
Dude, what the
shit.
hell?
All right.
Double
Wow.
crit.
All those rolls
Yeah.
fucking shot up.
Roll your damage.
He's just dead.
No,
Okay.
he's just gone. He's so gone.
Are you releasing your electricity into this?
I think you did once.
No, I didn't.
Ah.
Because you'd have to double those dice too.
So for one of them, it would be I got a 4. Doubled would be 8 plus 4, so 12. The other one is a 6, so 12, so 16.
16 damage.
So
16 for one and 12 for the other.
oh, so it's
So
28,
28.
damage.
28
Yeah,
damage.
totally.
You should math better then.
Well, I gave you the 2 individual hits.
Well, it doesn't matter. You obliterate this guy. Like you turn him into putty for some reason. You just like swing and you knock his head off, and you swing the other tonfa across and just blow out his chest, and he's just dead.
I can't believe I just got 2 natural freaking 20s.
That's amazing.
Oh, it's happened before, you know. DJ.
Well, it's funny. I got 1 on the red dice, so the skull popped up, and then I got 1 on the other dice.
I had
Nice.
my 2 natural 20s taken away from me.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's legitimately
That's nope. That's a
that was a TJ
optional
rule.
rule. It's an optional rule.
That's a TJ rule right there.
It's payback.
Steal my 2 natural 20s in a little one-shot adventure. Like it mattered. All right. Grim, that's your turn then, I believe? Unless you got something to do with a bonus action.
I've
wait,
got the
no, your
movement to
offhand
run
attack-
around behind the other guy.
Yeah, you can go ahead and move. Your offhand attack was the bonus action, wasn't it?
Yes, I'm going, to the side there to give Granite advantage.
You're flanking with Granite.
Cool.
All right, Granite.
Okay, so is this one taking any damage yet?
This guy looks clean.
He's about to.
Mhm.
Eventually, you're going to roll poorly.
I am going to roll
He
poorly
did
eventually,
once.
but it's
He
not
did
going to be
once.
on this one. Yeah, once.
That
That's a
was 4.
23 and
Meditation.
a 17. So the 23
Yeah,
to
that'll
hit. And he's not taking damage, so that's a D10, which is...
Ooh.
Oh, I made it a D10. Yeah, I
Oh,
need
it should be a D8. Yeah.
I need to. Well, no, I need
Well,
to
my-
be a D6.
Well,
I
no,
need
my
to nerf it.
two-handed attack is a D10.
Oh,
Oh,
right. Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
My two-handed attack is of 10.
I was gonna say the radiant damage. Oh my god, I need to really nerf that.
Radiate? No, the radiant damage is a D8.
Yeah, I'm
plus
gonna
2.
nerf it. I'm gonna nerf it to a D6 after this.
I figured that was coming. So that was
Gross.
9 is 3 is 12. Plus the D8 is 14.
We are children.
12 is 4 is 14. 50, 60, 70, 18. 18 points of damage.
That's more than I did in my natural 20 swings. Come on.
Just splorch. It looks like in Doom when you hit an imp with a rocket and he just mystifies.
Okay, that's 18 points of damage. Jesus.
And I only get that one attack, so
How's he looking? Is he looking kind of rough?
He's looking
Bet
pretty
he
bad.
is.
Korath.
Nice. All right, I see Grim just completely destroy the other one. I'm just kind of like panting as like, nice. And then I turn around and fight the other guy.
All right.
Can she get her first kill?
We'll see if she can land an attack.
how do you want to
are
do
not-
this?
Actually,
are
I killed
not-
the robot, or almost did. Actually, never mind, because I
You are
chose not to.
not.
I chose not to kill the robot.
You are not flanking. You do not have advantage.
Okay. Well, I got a 17 anyway. So.
17 will hit.
All right. So I'm gonna do the thing. Whew, that's 11 damage.
All right.
Got 6 on my d6.
He's down.
See,
Yeah!
I'm confident. And then I'm gonna use as a bonus action. I'm gonna use second wind to gain some health.
Okay. You can do it.
Fucking remember how to do that.
You breathe in and breathe out.
Oh, thanks.
Feels so much better.
Ooh,
D10.
oxygen.
That's what it was.
O2 boost.
You can buy it at your local convenience store. Canned air.
Ooh, nice. Okay,
That's CO2, actually.
so I have
Well, no, they have
13
canned
more
oxygen you
HP.
can buy. very popular for a little bit.
Oh, that's true. That was, yeah, it did.
Pure O2.
Oh, yeah. Just like the Club O2. It was in Wichita Falls.
I don't think I ever heard of that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they had. I can't remember what club it used to be that was over there.
Bad Alberts.
No. This was over by Vernon Regional Junior College.
Was it odds?
No. All right. So battles. That's a little Wichita Falls humor right there.
Today we learned TJ used to go clubbing.
No, Jesus.
He knows all the clubs in Wichita
all the
Falls.
clubs, all the karaoke clubs. All right. So that's end of battle. Everything is kind of settled down now.
Grim spins his tonfas to get the blood off of him.
Blood goes away.
God damn it, that's brutal.
Wish, 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 wish. Blood
Splatter
falls off.
patterns everywhere.
I'm gonna look for like things on the bodies. See if you have any inclination about where they are, or where their thing is, or where the stone
Yeah,
is.
if you want to look at the bodies, you can go ahead and roll an investigation check. See what
Okay.
see what you find.
While she's doing that, Penelope's going to walk up. Without looking, she's going to touch the hammer and cast Prestidigitation and clean it off.
Okay.
And then cast Cure Wounds level 1 on Korth is her name.
Thank you. Okay, I got a 14 on the perception on the investigation check.
Okay, you look around on looking at their bodies, trying to see if there's any like information or notes regarding who they're with, or where they're from, or anything of that nature.
Are they dressed the same?
They're all wearing a general scale mail and carrying shields.
So you didn't even need to buy scale mail. There's some right here. That's a response to the shrug.
Okay, hold on. Okay, actually, hold on.
Wait,
What is the colors of their scale mail?
The scale mail is too small for you to wear.
Can I wear it?
Damn it.
It's dwarf size, so I would assume that a child
yeah.
could probably wear dwarf size armor. It may be a little loose on you, so you'd probably tailor it a little bit, but
It's medium, though, isn't it? Scalemal's medium.
it is medium.
Okay, I can't wear that. What do their shields look like? Are they
A medium.
good quality shields? Or are
No,
they like
they're
shitty
just
looking
shitty shields.
Yeah.
You find on the bodies, because I like giving gold.
While he's
Ooh.
giving it the number, you get 7 HP back.
Oh, thank you.
You find on each Durgar a total of 14 gold per Durgar.
Burger. There's 4 of them, so
So 56 gold
48.
in total.
that's 56.
What?
You said?
56 total.
56
Yeah, you're
total.
right. Sorry, I'm dumb.
Math. Stay in school, kids. Do math. It's cool.
Can I take 2 sets of the scale mail and stick them in the bag of holding?
Yeah, if you want to. You spend some time stripping a dwarf, sure.
you know they have inns for that, right, Nephrax?
They make inns for getting dwarfs naked in the woods?
Well, I just meant the dwarf's naked part. They also would happen to be alive.
Maybe he doesn't want
Why would I want the male, not the naked dwarf?
She's not putting the naked
You
dwarf
want
in the
male
bag.
dwarf?
Yeah, I'm putting the male in the bag. Are you okay, Grim?
Yeah.
Do you want the naked dwarf?
No, I don't swing that way.
He wants the male dwarf.
While they're bantering, I'm gonna give out 11 gold to each of them, and then give Penelope the extra gold that's left over.
Okay.
So
What
generous.
is unique about a Duragar?
They're gray dwarves.
The color.
They are, yeah, more or less. They are. They have enlarged capabilities, and they live their life underground, more or less.
Great night vision.
Yep. Typically, they would have disadvantage on attacks in daylight, but it is storming as a mother right now. So,
How convenient.
yeah, how convenient. It's
That
almost as
wasn't
if
planned at all.
it's almost as if the module planned that out.
Oh, wow.
Too bad there's not a dashing deep gnome here. You know all about these assholes.
He's off in the city of Water somewhere.
In this case, Nephmarax, Grim is not interested in any part of the Duragar.
Oh, you wanted to specify that you didn't want Duragar.
Yep. I mean, he has been like carving up beasts and animals and monsters that you guys have been slaying and keeping their heads to mount. He is not interested in the Duragar.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I just want the mail, so I put the mail in the bag.
Here's the
I only took
man
2 sets, though.
Never fails. Okay.
It makes me wonder, well.
Well done. Sorry.
All right. So,
No prisoners, only trophies.
Why do we know this?
After taking care of the Duragar, y'all are left outside the mausoleum with no stone of galore, but only a shiny key.
Well, what next?
What was your name again? Maybe we should go to Grinda. See if she knows anything about the key.
Well,
What happened to the footprints we were trying to follow?
Oh,
Oh
the
yeah,
footprints.
that too.
They led outside
Is there any place?
into the bushes around the side of the building or the mausoleum.
Is there any place that we can either hide the bodies, or is there like a corpse pile that they can go on, or
I mean, if
Just
you
dig 'em,
want to
you're the
drag
graveyard.
them inside the mausoleum, I guess you could.
That seems like a
Well,
lot of extra effort.
Well,
sure there's
here-
somebody that's going to want to collect them eventually.
here I
Okay,
am
yeah, that'd be
thinking
fine.
let's not upset Sir Ambrose, the guy who happens to, I guess, own the graveyard.
He's a guard.
He's the guard guy.
Oh, good, even worse.
Guardian. Yeah.
Let's
You want to go talk
let's
to him and
not.
tell him about what we did?
Yeah.
You know what, Penelope? That's a really good idea. I think I should probably do that.
You could
Can we
probably
just
get
get
his
beat up
attention
over
with
here?
a shout.
Yeah.
shout?
I'll seek out Sir Ambrose.
All right. You find he isn't
Roll
hard to find.
initiative.
He's been in the area. He had heard some sort of the short scuffle and was kind of heading that way anyway. He sees you and he goes, "Yes, I've heard some scuffling and then a call out. What's going on?"
We just got jumped by some short, dark dwarves. I think they're the crazy ones.
To be fair, they were big dark dwarves.
They were large.
Oh, were all of them large? I thought some of them
They
were short.
all were enlarged. They were ready for
We got-
y'all.
We got jumped by giant dwarves.
Giant
You
dwarf.
got jumped by normal sized people.
Yeah.
We can jump by regular people or big dwarves. I don't know.
See a confused look on his face. He's like, "All right, show me."
And I'll lead him over to the mausoleum.
He goes over. He sees all the bodies dead and obliterated on the ground. And he's like, "Y'all were the ones that got jumped."
They were in the bushes.
It was a very unfortunate decision on their part, but yes, they did ambush us.
And he's going to
They tried to attack a child.
roll a persuasion
It's true.
check, and then roll a deception check, Penelope.
Oh, they did try to attack a child.
No, they did not
Actually,
try to
didn't.
attack you.
Not me specifically.
There you go. Then they
Oh
didn't
my
try
They
to
God.
attack a child.
tried to attack a child's
So your
guardian.
deception.
24, buddy.
Okay, yeah, he's like,
That'll be a 12 total.
Lay on that
"You're
bullshit.
12?"
Go ahead.
He looks at you, and then he hears Penelope. He goes, "Oh, my God, not a child."
Yes, sir. We were just here visiting a family friend's mausoleum.
He goes, "You know the Garloths?"
Yes, we know. What's her name? Grinda? Grinda? I can't
Grinda.
Why did you just say what? What's her name?
Because I have a bad memory. I'm 11.
You should be in school then.
I should be. But
Why are you here?
Because we came out here to visit a family friend.
Fair enough. Where's your family friend?
Well, they're in this mausoleum here, and the whole place is a wreck.
He turns and looks at like y'all and he goes, "Does she think they're alive?"
You can visit the dead.
You said
I'm
visit a
just gonna
family
like
friend.
Yeah, they were dead.
I'm gonna lean into him and whisper, "It's better this way. She's been grieving a lot."
I understand. Yes, family friend. I understand completely.
I love.
They
community.
shouldn't have attacked you though. Shame on those men.
I think they also wrecked the mausoleum. All the whole place is a mess in there.
What?
She is very
He
right
goes-
about that. They ransacked each coffin, and I think maybe they like dead bodies. I don't know these dwarves.
He said, "Well,
Is that
He
a thing
goes-
that they do?
he goes, look, do me a favor. Tell the graveyard keeper I am going to go down into the crypt and investigate to see what damages." And then he begins to push past everybody and goes down into the crypt.
All right, I'll go find the graveyard keeper and tell him what happened.
After he goes in there, I high five Grim.
I high five her
close.
back.
Big turtle hand, little
That was
hand.
amazing.
Did you happen to take theater while you were in school, or?
I lived on the road for a long time. I'm very good at convincing people.
It's those Bambi eyes you've got.
That's
who's
what do
Bambi?
it.
I'm sorry, it's those doe eyes you've got.
All right, so y'all make your way back to the entrance of the graveyard. You let the gravekeeper know that there's been some issues by the Garloth Mausoleum, that Ambrose is needing his assistance, and something about desecration of a grave. And the gravekeeper's like, "Oh my goodness!" and he just runs off to go take care of it. And y'all are left again with just the shiny key.
I think we need to check the bush that we saw the other guys in.
Yeah, the footprints left off into a bush around the side, right?
I think that was the bush they were hiding in.
Yeah, but they could have left them in there.
What about...
Is it possible to go back and look for another pair of footprints that maybe would have left, like as if there were 5 or 6 of them and only 4 of them stayed back?
From playing off of Curtis's previous natural 20, you've only noticed that those were that there was the 4 group of footprints that had went to that area, walked around. Okay, my apologies. You noticed a group of footprints that go in and come out, and then you noticed 4 groups of footprints that had come towards the mausoleum, towards the bush. So there's still footprints that were leaving out of the graveyard, but it leads you to cobblestone for the roads, and tracking on cobblestone is going to be rather difficult. So you're going to have to roll another check to see if you can follow.
I was about to say, because of the rain, would there be any mud or anything that they would have tracked?
With everybody others in the world's footprints on the cobblestone. Like, it's going to be really difficult to track the footprints.
Anybody have
So
locate
when I looked
item?
at the key and you said it was well made, was there any kind of markings on the key
Yeah, there seems to be...
other than it just being well made?
Hold on 1 second. I believe there was.
I do that right back.
Goodness. Sorry, it's taking me a second to find the location. Okay, yeah, there's a little insignia on the key. Insignia on the key itself.
Okay. Well, I guess I want to look at it and see if I can determine what it is or if I could recognize it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a A general. I tell you what. Give me a wisdom check. Or well, no. Hold on. This would be a non-general wisdom check.
So general wisdom is going to end up being 15.
You're not certain at who this symbol belongs to, but you figure there's probably somebody out there that you can ask about it.
Okay. Well, I want to show the key to the others. Maybe one of them might recognize it, even if I don't.
Okay, you can show it around.
I'll start with Nephromax.
Do I have any innate knowledge of this?
Here, I'll tell you what. Two of you can roll individually, or you can give somebody advantage on a roll for a general wisdom check.
Who's got good wisdom?
Nobody knows what's wisdom.
Yeah, that's what's metagaming.
Who's the wisest of us all?
There you go. That's the better way to put it.
I was about to say, Grim would definitely be decently wise.
That's true.
He's nomadic. He's been around all over the place, so he probably would know. Maybe.
So you want to give advantage to Grim?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the group consensus of yes. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
showing
go.
the key.
Mine's done already.
You guys wouldn't believe this, but I rolled 2 16s. And that is plus 3 for wisdom, so 19.
You look at it and you're like, this kind of looks familiar, but it's just scratching at the back of your head. You just can't quite remember it.
I'm going to copy the insignia into my journal
Okay.
What if we
and
take it?
ponder on it.
What if we take it to like a local keymaker or blacksmith or something? They might know who this.
We might also consider taking it to Grinda. Also letting her know that her place was ransacked.
Yeah, that as well.
Probably shouldn't have went to bed.
Oh. Yeah, there's that, I guess.
Either way,
I don't think there's any way we would have known.
Nothing
They
we
knew
can do
where
about
it
it now.
was. You know, if they did know where it was, maybe we should go back and check on Grinda, make sure she's still alive and not interrogated and dead.
if she's dead,
Grim
we can
says
take her
with
tank.
such a calm demeanor.
Cor just kind of grumbles. Wouldn't be a terrible loss.
It'd be a terrible gain. We'd have a crap tank.
Think of all the money that we could find underground or
Quit
underwater.
adventuring. Be treasure hunters.
We need to save the world from a robot army, not us.
I don't know. I don't tend to agree with Grim very often, but he seems to bring up a pretty good point.
I'm 2 for some unknown high number right now.
Let's
There's
go.
one other time you agreed with me.
All right, so y'all are all going to the Grindas?
Yep, I guess so.
All right.
Letting Grim lead, staying far behind.
Okay, so as the party makes their way towards Grinda's house, we are going to stop there for the evening.
Damn it.
Afternoon. And we will pick back up here in 2 weeks for the regular campaign. Next week, I'm hoping to actually be able to finish the one-shot we started last week. We'll have to see if schedules work. We'll find out. You'll definitely see something on Twitter. Everybody, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Our Twitter handles are, you see them on the screen right now. You can also join our Discord and talk to us through our Discord. We love all sorts of things, D&D and 3D printing, City of Heroes. We're a wide variety bunch. So
Down there, Daniel fixed our follow buttons.
Yep. So
I'm just stalling.
We
so
don't
Matt
bite.
keeps doing that.
Often.
So come check us out. Until then, I guess that's going to be it for now. So we will see you all next time on Attacking the Darkness. Goodbye, everybody.
Where's the cheetah?
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.